Hi kids, it's Aunt Molly. I'm getting kind of a late start today, so I decided to do a PJ party story time tonight. I hope everybody's okay. I'm hanging in there. And I wanted to say that I missed everybody, and I just want you to know that we're going to get through this. It might be a little bit boring being away from your friends from school and everything, but I think we're going to get through this, you know. So I wanted to know if you're in your PJs too, because I'm in my PJs. I have purple PJs that my daughter Madison got me for Christmas, and they're extra nice, so I really like them, and they're comfy and cozy, just as pajamas should be. I have Raggedy Ann here. She does not have PJs. She doesn't have any other clothes. I think I'm going to have to sew her some clothes. You know, if I'm going to have a Raggedy, she ought to be having some PJs and a little cute dress, but right now I'm busy sewing masks and maybe hospital gowns, I'm not sure. So when I'm done with that, my sewing is improving. My sewing is improving now that I'm sewing every day. I'm sewing every day. So there's that. That's a positive, right? You got to look for positives where you can find them right now, right? Anyway, I know you guys will be getting this probably past your bedtime and stuff, but maybe you can watch it tomorrow or whatever. But anyway, without further ado, I wanted to know if anybody had a crazy hat they were going to wear. I have mine, and it is really cute. Boop, boop. It's purple. It's purple. It kind of goes with my PJs, but it has kitty cat ears on it. My lovely friend Elaine, who is also a playwright like me, made me this a couple of winters ago, and my goodness, is it cute and warm, and it's a kitty cat hat, so I have little kitty cat ears right here, boop boop. And Raggedy Ann, I almost said Mary Ann, wow. Anyway, Raggedy Ann does not have a hat, but maybe I'll make her some hats, because we may be in here another month or something, so I may have time for that, which is kind of weird, but you know, you got to keep yourself busy. You got to do crafts, read books, have story time with Aunt Molly, whatever you got to do, right? So anyway, I'm ready to work on this story with you and read it together tonight. So I got my glasses on. Check, check. Hair, check. Cap at a sassy angle. Boop. Make sure I can still see. Boop. And without further ado, we will continue the story of The Shadow by Hans Christian Andersen. So let's see. Now, one night the stranger awoke. He slept with the doors of the balcony open. The curtain before it was raised by the wind, and he thought that a strange luster came from the opposite neighbor's house. All the flowers shone like flames in the most beautiful colors. And in the midst of the flowers stood a slender, graceful maiden. It was as if she had also shone. The light really hurt his eyes, so he's standing there kind of going, oh, this is a really beautiful lady right here, okay? He now opened them quite wide, and yes, he was quite awake. With one spring, he was on the floor. Boop! He crept gently behind the curtain, but the maiden was gone. The flowers shone no longer. But there they stood, fresh and blooming as ever. The door was ajar, and far within the music sounded so soft and delightful, one could really melt away in sweet thoughts from it. Yes, it was like a piece of enchantment. And who lived there? Where was the actual entrance? The whole of the ground floor was now a row of shops, and there people could not always be running through. In one evening, the stranger sat out on the balcony. The light burnt in the room behind him, and thus it was quite natural that his shadow should fall on his opposite neighbor's wall. Yes, there it sat, directly opposite, between the flowers on the balcony, and when the stranger moved, the shadow also moved. For that is what a shadow always does. I think my shadow is the only living thing one sees over there, said the learned man. See, the story's a little confusing because it's like the foreigner, the stranger, the learned man, it's all the same guy. So just keep up with that, okay? Because I've had to make note of that. See how nicely it sits between the flowers? The door stands half open. Now the shadow should be cunning, which means clever, smart, and go into the room, look about, and then come and tell me what it has seen. Come, now be useful and do me some service, said he in jest. Have the kindness to go step in. Now, art thou going? Okay, I think this was written, I may be wrong, like in the 1800s, maybe 1700s. I'll look it up, and next time we'll know. And then he nodded to the shadow, and the shadow nodded again. Well, then go, but don't stay away. And the stranger rose. Same guy, the foreigner, stranger, that guy, all one guy, okay? And his shadow on the opposite neighbor's balcony rose also. And the stranger turned around, and the shadow also turned around. Yes, if anyone had paid particular attention to it, they would have seen quite distinctly that the shadow went in through the half-open balcony door of their opposite neighbor, just as the stranger went into his own room and let the long curtain fall down after him. You know what I love about Hans Christian Andersen is that he had quite an imagination. Just think, all these wonderful tales that he wrote, I mean, they just sprung right from his, right from his brain. Isn't that just amazing? We wouldn't have half the stories we enjoy in children's literature. I'm sorry, she's a little dusty. I'm doing laundry tomorrow, and she's after church, and she is getting washed. Church online. Yeah. Gosh, what a weird time. Anyway, so with that said, I just want to say thanks to Hans Christian Andersen. He's pretty awesome with his awesome imagination. And I love everybody, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Hopefully it will be earlier than 8 o'clock at night, okay? But everybody have a good sleep, have good dreams, and we'll find out what happens in the shadow tomorrow. I've never read this story before, so you're on the same journey as I am, okay? All right, I love everybody. I miss everybody, and a special kiss to Mina Fox today. Okay, bye. Raggedy says, good night, sleep tight. Hope you have some purple PJs you can put on tonight. And I'm gonna have to make her some clothes, because this is just a slip. It's sad. It's a pinafore or a slip. Raggedy needs new clothes. All right, I love everybody. Good night. Mwah.